I'm in Puerto Rico and I'm going to tell you the top 10 things to do. Let's go.
Las Paylas is a magical place that you have to visit when you're in Puerto Rico. It's in the Yunque Rainforest, and it's a waterfall that you can slide down like a natural water slide. The trail to get to the waterfall is very simple. It's only a 5-minute walk through the forest, and then you'll see an opening where the waterfall is. It's such a fun place to explore. You can follow the waterfall up the valley and climb along the massive rocks. There are multiple sections of the waterfall that you can slide down, but my favorite one is the main pool. Here you can go under the waterfall and it's the smoothest slide to go down. You can also swing off of a rope and jump into the pool. There's also a dog that lives at the waterfall and he'll hang out with you while you're there. Make sure you give him some scratches. Vieques Island is one of the coolest places I've ever been. It's a small island right off of the coast of Puerto Rico, and you'll definitely want to spend at least a day or two there because there's so much to do. To get there, you take a ferry from the Caiba terminal, which is about an 1.5-hour drive from San Juan. Definitely make sure you buy tickets well in advance because they were sold out when we got there. The ferry ride takes about an hour and you arrive in a small port town. Once you get to Vieques, the first thing you should do is rent a golf cart and explore the island. There are so many amazing places to explore on the island, like a massive pier that shoots out a mile into the ocean. There are also wild horses everywhere on the island, and you can stop and pet them. I'm absolutely terrified of horses, so that didn't last long for me. The beaches around the island are incredible. They're what you picture when you think of a paradise island. One of the coolest things to do on the island is kayak in the Bio Bay, which is the brightest bioluminescent bay in the entire world. You get into a glowing bus that takes you down a bumpy road that leads to the bay, and the guide gives you your kayak and leads you out into the bay. Honestly, the video doesn't do it justice, so you'll just have to experience it for yourself. Overall, Vieques Island is definitely a must visit when you're in Puerto Rico. The Camuy Caves are the 3rd largest cave systems in the entire world. This is definitely a unique experience that you won't find in many other places around the world. You can only enter the caves through a guided tour, so make sure you buy tickets well in advance because once again, they were sold out when we got there. Once you arrive for your tour, they give you everything you need, including a helmet, headphones, and MP3 player. Hit play and you'll start the guided audio tour.
Hello. Welcome to Cavernas del Rio Camuy.
As you get deeper into the caves, you start to see more animals, including spiders. The tour guide asked for volunteers to let the spider crawl on them. Definitely do not recommend. Once you get to the cave entrance, you walk down the stairs and it gets very dark. Definitely bring a flashlight because the phone light is not strong enough. Once you're in the cave, you can explore with the group or go at your own pace. There's even a river that runs through the cave. It feels like you're in a movie. It's such a cool experience to have. Monkey Island, or Cayo Santiago, is an island that is home to thousands of monkeys. It's such an incredible thing to see, especially if you like monkeys. There's also massive iguanas that I swear are the monkeys' pets. You also get to see baby monkeys, which are so cute. The island is used for studying primate behavior, so you're not able to actually go onto the island, but you can either kayak or take a boat there and watch thousands of monkeys from the shore. I would definitely recommend going to Monkey Island to anyone. Old San Juan is a place that has such a strong energy and life to it. It's a small town out on a peninsula, so it's basically surrounded by water. You can feel the connection with others and the life of the city when you walk through the streets. There are multiple castles in the city that are incredible to walk through. It feels like you're actually in Hogwarts. There's a massive field in front of the main castle where everyone hangs out and flies kites. There's also some incredible food trucks that had some of the best tacos I've had in my life. If you're going to Puerto Rico, you absolutely have to explore Old San Juan at least once. Condado Lagoon is a small bay in San Juan that is home to a family of endangered manatees. You can rent a kayak at the bay and head out to look for manatees. It took me about 30 minutes before I found them, and when I did, it was a magical experience. They swim right up next to you and even underneath your kayak. They are huge in real life. There's a reason why they call them sea cows. This experience only takes an hour or two, and it's definitely worth doing if you're in Puerto Rico. El Yunque Rainforest is the only rainforest in America, and all of the different plant species make it feel like you're actually in Avatar. There's basically one main road that leads into the rainforest, and it gets more and more windy and thick with plants as you go. On the way up the road, there's a bunch of different places that you can stop and get out. There's a few different lookout points which give you some of the best views I've ever seen. There are also some amazing trails that lead you through the forest, and you stumble upon some amazing hidden areas. If you're into nature, then El Yunque should definitely be on your itinerary. Casa Bacardi is a massive factory where almost all of the Bacardi in the world is made. They do tours through the factory where you can see where the rum is manufactured and stored for 8 or more years before it is shipped around the world. After the tour of the factory, you can do a mixology class where they teach you how to make different drinks with Bacardi rum. They also give you a special rum that they make specifically for people who come to the factory. Even if you're not a big fan of rum like me, you'll still have a fun time learning about how to mix drinks. Definitely be careful to not get carried away with the shaker though. Distro T-Mobile is a really cool place to check out at night because of the massive screens that light up the whole neighborhood. There's even a huge screen on the ceiling that makes the sky come to life. There's a common area where you can sit and play games, and there are some amazing restaurants where you can sit and watch the view while you eat. There's also a movie theater, an arcade, and a zip line. This is an awesome place to go at night, especially if you have kids. The Arecibo Observatory is the world's largest radio telescope, and it's where humans sent the very first message to space. The observatory isn't functional anymore after a platform collapsed onto the dish, but it's still a massively historical site to visit. The drive to get there is absolutely amazing, and it's one of my favorite drives in the whole country. If you're interested in space, this is definitely a place that you want to go.